So what's your job now?
A dentist.
A dentist. In which hospital or dentist clinic?
Dental clinic in South Shields.
Dental clinic. So how long have you been working there?
6 months.
So it's not long. Is there many ethnic minority women in your clinic?
Women, no. Oh, I'm the only one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You are the only ethnic minority woman. So, have you been working in other country before?
No.
No. Do you think it's easy to fit in your workplace?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, people are quite friendly at work. Yeah, I think there are probably some differences in our culture, in the things we do, but in general, it's okay. Yeah.
So do you think you can fit in your workplace now?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you think it's easy to love Newcastle and get used of the life in Newcastle?
Yeah. Been here a long time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why do you think it's easy to love Newcastle or like stay in Newcastle?
Because it's a very nice city. It's nice and convenient. It's got everything that you need. And yeah, love it here. Love the people here.
Yeah. So do you think like Newcastle people are welcoming people from outside or people from different background?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think in Newcastle it's like there's a lot of different maybe ethnicity, like people from different races around, and I never feel like excluded. Yeah, so it's quite good.
Okay. So have you been experiencing some stereotype in your workplace now?
Stereotype, like
just like no matter like positive or negative, like just some stereotype, no matter about like they think you're rich or they think you might be really hard work or something like that. Or
not that I know of. I mean, they haven't said anything.
Really?
Yeah, no, not really.
Or like they've said something, because you are from Asia, so you might be good at something like that.
No, not really. I think people at work are generally very sensitive about racial issues, so they don't really make comments like that. Yeah.
Okay. So move to unequal pay. Do you think there's unequal pay in your workplace?
No. I wouldn't know because I don't know what other people get paid. Okay. So I wouldn't know.
So do you like clinic have like annual report about pay or something like that? No.
Not that I know of. No. Yeah.
So do you will like do they will offer you the pay you will get in your job? Like before you get a job, they will notice you like you're gonna pay like how much a year or something like that.
Yeah, because my job is a bit different. I'm not really employed. I'm self-employed.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is it's hard to say. It's not really a pay.
Yeah.
I don't get paid every month with a salary.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
what do you mean self-employed?
So it's like how much I get paid depends on how much work I do. So it doesn't matter whether I get paid. Yeah, so it's...
So is other people like the same situation
all
as you?
dentists is the same. Yeah.
All right. So is it depend on how many patients you have or something like that?
How many we see. Yeah, how much work we do.
So do you like have the... because some people they have like a basic salary and then if they have like... They will have like extra like bonus or like something like that? No.
Yeah, we don't have that. We have like so it's a bit complicated. So I mean, yeah, you do have a basic pay in a way.
Yeah.
It's like we get paid. So let me tell you. So it's like if I do a filling,
Yeah.
I get paid like say £10. Someone else might get paid £11
Yeah.
for one filling, but I don't know what other people get paid.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's yeah. So I don't really know.
So it's mainly depend on like how many patients you see.
Yeah.
So are you like quite satisfied with this pay system, or
Yeah.
do you think there's anything can change about it?
I think it's okay. I mean, as far as
Yeah.
it is, yeah.
So if you find out, do you think like your company should have pay transparency to let you know like whether you, because you might experience some like unequal pay situation, but you don't know about it.
Yeah, maybe it could be more transparent about how much everyone gets paid.
Yeah.
Or like make sure everybody has the same value for everything. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
But even if they didn't even if they don't public this thing, you don't even like, you don't mind about it.
I know I'm getting pretty good rate.
Yeah.
Compared to maybe like the average.
Yeah.
I know that I'm probably quite okay, but I'm getting paid, so not too like dissatisfied about it.
So like, do you have development training in your clinic?
Yeah.
Did everyone like have the same training opportunity in your clinic?
Everybody's got the same.
So how's the training work? Like, do you get training every month or something like that?
Sometimes like every few months, some of them once a year, depending on what the training is for.
Do you think it's useful to you?
Useful to me? Yeah, it is.
How? In which way do you think it's useful to you?
To my career.
Yeah.
It helps me do my job better.
Yeah, so it's mainly about like clinical, like your, I don't know, like mainly about clinical session, but not something like if you want to get promoted or if you want to get higher position, do you need to do something else?
No.
All right. So do you think you have the same promotion opportunity compared to other?
Well, the thing is, my job, there's no such thing as a promotion.
Yeah.
So there's nobody gets promoted at work for anything. So.
Oh really? So you're all at the same level.
And there's nothing higher.
Oh,
than what
there's
we're
nothing
at.
higher.
Oh. Yeah.
So there's no like hierarchy things in your.
No, if you're a dentist, then you're all the same.
Yeah.
Then you have nurses. But yeah, if it's just dentist.
So
then
is there
it's
someone which like higher than you, or
like the manager?
the manager? But the manager is not doing like clinical things.
No.
Right?
No.
Okay. So. Sorry. Oh yeah. So do you think the intersection of race and gender influence your career?
Race and gender influence my career.
Yes, like intersection of race and gender, because we're kind of like mix of race and gender. Do you think that influence your career? Or
I mean, at the moment,
yeah.
No, I don't see how it would. Yeah.
So do you think you have been like go through more difficulties than other people if you want to get the job or?
Yes, but not specifically due to my race or my gender, but more due to me being an immigrant. Yeah, so more about that than my gender or my race.
So
Yeah.
something about visa?
Yeah, so
Maybe.
more for visa issues. Yeah.
What kind of visa issue?
So it's just that I can't just find work whenever I want, wherever I want. I need to work in a practice where they can give me the visa.
Yeah.
So it's quite limited. Yeah, so and like so I guess that kind of limits my options on where I want to work, and so I think that is probably one issue. Yeah.
So like, have you faced some maybe discrimination or maybe something make you uncomfortable from patients in your workplace?
Patients. Well, I had some of them will be like, like, where are you from? Or they're like, straight away they're like, are you from China? Like that kind of thing. So they do ask the race, or like they might ask, oh, where did you train? Because they think that I get trained like in another country. And they maybe assume that, you know, maybe you're not as good as the British. Maybe. Yeah, I think there is that a bit of from the patient sometimes. Yeah.
So do you think that influence your career behavior? I mean, not career, like influence your behavior in your workplace?
Not really. I mean, like if they say anything like that, I'll just be like, oh no, I graduated here. But you know, I think they could kind of make their judgment, but it doesn't affect me too much. I just tell them, you know, and just treat them nicely as I would any other patients. And most of the time, after the first impression, it tends to be okay. But it's more of like the first impression.
So have you been faced some situation, like the patient asked to change to another dentist because of your?
They did ask, like, I mean, they not in this practice where I work, but my other practice, they asked, oh, is there no white dentist? So, but the reception just say no, unfortunately there's no one else, because all of us were like international and none of us were like British, so they're like, sorry, there's no one else. But I think we do get not many, like, you know, one out of, like, you know, loads of patients.
So have you been experienced any other discrimination in your workplace?
I don't think so. No.
So nothing makes you feel quite uncomfortable, or something make you feel a little bit upset?
I think maybe the only thing is like when they like to go out socializing, like the British people, they like to go drinking and get drunk, and I don't really do that. So in some ways, maybe you feel a bit like left out, like you cannot really join in, but that's probably about it, I guess.
So do you think so do they ask you out in your workplace?
They do, but sometimes like I'll politely decline, or I'll go for a little while, and then like I'll maybe have a meal with them, but then I'll go back early, and then they'll continue, and but I don't join. But I guess it's not really like discrimination or anything. It's just maybe different
culture, different background.
Just that.
So you think it's quite hard to, I mean, not get along with colleagues, but maybe be real friend with them?
I think being like close friends is hard. With them.
So in terms of the patient,
Mm-hmm.
like some patient opinion, do you think there's something we can do or the clinic can do to change this situation?
I think there's not a lot
Yeah.
you can do, because I think it's at the end of the day the person's like preconception and how they think. Yeah, I do think patients in, like, it depends on where I work. So I work in a few places around the country, and like Newcastle is generally quite accepting of ethnic minorities, because I think there's a lot of ethnic minorities living around Newcastle. But
Yeah.
when I was down, say I was in Scarborough, so that area is like very, like, it was like British, like, you know, like I was probably like the only Chinese in the whole town. So I feel it more in that area, because when people come in, they're a bit shocked to see that, you know, like, oh, it's Asian, like, you know, and they kind of make assumptions like, oh, you must be, you know, like me and the people working in the Chinese restaurant are all related, like a family. So they make that kind of assumptions, but I guess there's not really anything you can do to change them, like, you know, unless you just tell them, like, when they say things like that, just say, well, you know, it's not really anything you can do, I guess.
So what do you think might help? Might help, like, to change it. I know there's nothing, like,
I think maybe
really a lot we can do, but
maybe more awareness among the people about kind of like racial differences, and just be more accepting to, like, you know, different ethnicity.
So do you think do you think you have been a token in your company or in the clinic?
A token.
Yeah,
like,
it's kind of like you are just being recruited because you can increase the diversity of the work environment or something like that.
I don't think so, because I think no, I don't think so, because I think it's a lot of hard work for the company to, like, employ people like me, because there's got the visa and everything. I think if they would choose, they probably maybe would rather not have someone that works on the visa, because there's so much more things involved in hiring someone that needs a visa. So I don't know, I don't think so. But
so is there many women in your workplace?
Yeah, we've got majority women. Yeah.
Majority. How about, do you have a lot of managers, or you only have like one or
just
two?
one
Just one manager who, like, take the control of all the clinic things?
Just of my clinic. And then on top of that manager, there's someone higher, because I work in a clinic, but I also work in, like, a big company. So my manager is, like, managing my practice. But then above my manager, there'll be, like, more people on top, but I don't really know who they are.
Right.
Yeah.
So is their manager, you think, so are your managers, or, I mean, majority of them are men, or like British?
Women.
Majority of them are women. And British women.
British women, yeah. Yeah, I think that's all. Okay.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Are you okay?
Yeah.